So this funny and embarrassing story in my life takes me back to pre-K. I must have been a funny, I bet I was a curious kid because here's what I decided to do. After after recess, we were all coming back inside as a classroom, right? And I was having fun, and then before recess, we did some arts and crafts, right? So there were some beads on the picnic tables that were next to the lineup station, I guess. There was some beads, right? So I was thinking in my head, like, what would happen if I put it up my nose? So what I did was I put it up my nose a few times, took it out, put it up my nose, took it out, thinking that, oh, okay, I'm so cool. I even showed one of my friends. I remember doing that. And what happened was, after I did this about 3 or 4 times, it got stuck, right? So I was in panic mode. I was trying to get it out. And by that time, there was the entire line was already moving, and I was scared. So once we got back to the classroom, as I was freaking out, I was saying, okay, what should I do? I'm not gonna tell the teacher that I did that because I would be stupid. So what I did was I told on people. I said that this guy was the one that did it to me. He was the one that put the bead up my nose. And he said, no, I didn't. Of course he didn't. He didn't do it. And then I called another guy. I said, I don't remember. I don't think this guy did it. I think this guy did it. So I called another guy, and then he said no. And I did this to another person, and then he said no too. So at this point, I'm pretty sure the teacher knew that I was like faking it. Of course I was. I was so dumb. And then I was like, I can't believe I was blaming other people for it too. So after that, my mom came, and I was telling my mom the story, and she didn't really believe me. So fast forward to 2 years later, right? We always talk about it, and she told me, she always tried to get me to admit that I was the one that did it, and I never said yes until now. I remember that I did it, but I think at that age I convinced myself that I wasn't the one that did it. Here's the bead that I put up my nose right there.